is Magic Chains. I'm Mrs. Moya. I'm a pharmacist, and today we'll bring you a new mother-daughter postcard about Book Day. Well, I started celebrating Book Day with my husband when we lived in Barcelona, where I was completing my hospital residency. There, it's celebrated at Sant Jordi, and it's a very popular holiday involving books and roses. When Luna and Andres were born, we moved to Madrid, but we wanted to maintain the tradition of making that day special with a book and a rose. We've always tried to instill a passion for reading in them. Although I tend to read more study books than novels, my husband is indeed a great reader. During the holidays, if possible, we like to read the same book at the same time and discuss it. I like having the reassurance of knowing that when I have to face a problem, there's always a book that can help me solve it. Now let's hear from Luna, who, like Andres, is a great reader.
For me, Book Day is a very important and beautiful occasion. We've been celebrating it ever since when we were young. My brother and I have always celebrated with our parents, and for us, this day is associated with roses and, of course, books. Above all, we are passionate about the library. In fact, we first went when we were 2 years old, and to start off with a bang, we were fined for returning the books late. But that was our parents' fault. We go to the library a lot because, of course, we can't buy or keep that many books, and that's despite having an e-reader. I think the first book we read was about Tic Pepe when we were 2. When we were children, we read lots of books with our parents, Pekka and Nino, Peppa Pig, and lots of other stories. I remember the lockdown very well. As we couldn't leave the house to buy a rose, we made one out of paper instead. Our parents also made us a handmade book. We have always enjoyed reading. I used to see my parents reading every day, and I suppose we learned from them. I know there are people who don't read much and say it's because they don't like reading, but I don't believe them, because to enjoy reading you have to be hooked from the outset. You have to put yourself in the character's shoes and imagine that you are experiencing the story firsthand. I enjoy it a lot and could spend hours reading. It's true that I like different books to my brother. For example, I like the Red Sneakers Club, New York Academy, Dance School. And to be honest, there are two that I absolutely loved, Invisible and Different. I felt like I was completely immersed in the story. I enjoyed so much and experienced all the emotions. To finish, I want to tell you that, as some of you know, my father is writing a youth book, and it's not because I'm his daughter or to flatter him, but it's a magnificent book, very well explained and with a really good story. He came to my school to read a chapter, and my friends love it. I have read it all. And now finally, I also want to tell you that my mother and I are going to start writing a book. I think it's going to be beautiful and above all, I hope it helps a lot of people.
Okay, thank you very much. This is Magic Chains, and see you in the next video.